A warm welcome to the newsroom. I am Fidelia Aguncha. The Nigerian Air Force says it will deploy air assets as well as regiment and special forces personnel to Gombe State to beef up existing security arrangements in the fight against insurgency and other related crimes. Chief of Air Staff Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar disclosed this while hosting Gombe State Governor Inuwa Yahaya at the Air Force headquarters in Abuja, according to a statement on Tuesday by Air Force spokesperson Air Commodore Ibikunle Daramola. The Chief of Air Staff noted that the force, in conjunction with other security agencies, would continue to work tirelessly to secure the Northeast and defend Nigeria's territorial integrity. Talking politics now, the All Progressives Congress APC has appointed Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Governor of Lagos State, as the chairman of the National Campaign Council for the Ondo State governorship election. Yekini Nabena, Deputy Publicity Secretary of the party, in a statement said Simon Lalong, Governor of Plateau State, will serve as Deputy Chairman of the Council of 104 members. He adds that the Campaign Council will be inaugurated on Saturday, the 15th of August 2020 at the APC National Secretariat by 2 p.m. Minister of Foreign Affairs Geoffrey Onyema has recovered from COVID-19. The minister had announced on July 19 that his fourth COVID-19 test returned positive after he felt a slight irritation in his throat. But announcing via his verified Twitter handle on Wednesday, the minister wrote, quote, "By the special grace of God, my latest COVID-19 test result came back negative after 3 weeks isolation." Also in a video clip from the Foreign Affairs Ministry in Abuja, Onyema was seen resuming duty on Wednesday morning to the cheering welcome of staff of the ministry. The federal government says Air Peace will recall some of the pilot it sacked. The airline had announced the sack of pilots earlier in August as part of the company's effort to cushion the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on its operations. After the action, the National Association of Airline Pilots and Engineers, NAPE, had given the airline a 2-week ultimatum to recall the sacked workers or face industrial action. But James O'Dowdu, Director of Public Affairs, Ministry of Aviation, said at a meeting on Tuesday that the management of Air Peace has now agreed to recall some of the pilots who lost their jobs. The Osun State government has announced a ban on social activities and gatherings at this year's Osun Oshogbo Festival. The State Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Obawale Adebisi, explained in the statement that the decision was necessitated by the spike in positive cases of COVID-19 in the state. However, the government approved the observance of traditional rites and routines associated with the festival, but only authorized persons and worshippers will be allowed into the grove. These worshippers are also expected to comply with the state government's COVID-19 protocols. The United Kingdom slipped into its first recession since 2009 after its economy shrank by a record 20.4% in the second quarter. The slump follows a 2.2% drop in the first 3 months of 2020, raising more questions about the British government's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the Office for National Statistics, the country is in the largest recession on record. The drop in the UK economy is greater than the 18.5% second quarter contraction reported by Spain. The US economy also shrank by 9.5% during the same period. China has eased entry restrictions for nationals from 36 European countries months after thousands were left stranded when the country closed its borders and slashed flights to slow the spread of the coronavirus. Almost all foreign nationals, including those with Chinese work or residence permits, were forbidden from entering the country when Beijing imposed the measures in March. But this week, China said it would relax some of the bureaucratic requirements for Europeans hoping to re-enter. The new rules will allow European passport holders from 36 countries, including France, Germany, and the UK, with a valid residence permit to apply for a Chinese visa without an invitation letter. Members of the Super Sand Eagles, the beach soccer national team, have lamented the team's exclusion from the list of beneficiaries of the COVID-19 relief funds. The Nigeria Football Federation on Tuesday released a list of how it shared $2 million across national teams, the men and women's leagues, coaches association, supporters, and sport writers, amongst others. According to the NFF's list, women's football will get $500,000, while men's football will receive $1.5 million, but there was no allocation for the Super Sand Eagles. Well, that's the latest from the newsroom. Many thanks for being a part of it. Bye for now.